Democrats are acting like cheating boyfriends right now. I'm sorry, but somebody's got to say it. I'm independent. I think there's good ideas on both sides, there's bad ideas on both sides. But what this Doge audit is reminding me of is like a girl taking her boyfriend's phone and like hiding in the bathroom. And the Democrats are just banging on the door and they're like, you are invading my privacy. You can't go through my phone. And Elon Musk is like, yes, I can. I can see what you've been up to. And then every time Musk comes out of the bathroom, he's like, look, see what you did? They just turn it around and they're like, you invaded my privacy. This was your fault. You broke my trust.
Welcome back, warriors. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Ooh, these demon rats are out here screaming, gnashing their teeth against this audit of Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency. Ooh, do they have reason? Is it really because it's anti-constitutional? Or do they have something to hide? I've got some citizens out here giving their take, and we got Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, and Elizabeth Warren. Before we get into it, don't forget to smash like, comment, share, subscribe, hit all notifications so that you are always alerted of when I drop a new video. Now let's get into it.
Democrats are acting like cheating boyfriends right now. I'm sorry, but somebody's got to say it. I'm independent. I think there's good ideas on both sides, there's bad ideas on both sides. But what this Doge audit is reminding me of is like a girl taking her boyfriend's phone and like hiding in the bathroom. And the Democrats are just banging on the door and they're like, you are invading my privacy. You can't go through my phone. And Elon Musk is like, yes, I can. I can see what you've been up to. And then every time Musk comes out of the bathroom, he's like, look, see what you did? They just turn it around and they're like, you invaded my privacy. This was your fault. You broke my trust.
I agree, because isn't that the way it goes? People who don't learn or who are not sorry try to turn it around on you and say, you invaded my privacy. You don't trust me, and make it all about you being an untrustworthy or untrusting person rather than the fact of them cheating. They won't own up to the cheating, but turn it around on you. You're like the girl, the Republicans, the MAGA Republicans are like the girlfriend looking through the phone, and the demon rats are the ones going, hey, you can't do that. You're invading my privacy. Let's take a look at something else with Caroline Leavitt.
President Trump and Elon Musk and our entire administration are going to continue to go line by line and treat this federal government like a business. Money in, money out. And what do we actually need to spend money on to advance America's interests? That is our goal here. That's all that's happening. Anything else is fear-mongering by the left because they don't have a real message and they're deranged. There's no other way to put it.
Caroline, you said the Democrats are deranged. You know what? I'm going to agree with that. Money in, money out. Where is this money going? I mean, our government was literally using money for sex change operations in DEI. I mean, like operas and concerts promoting the alphabet lifestyle. They were promoting this debauchery all over the entire world. It stops right here, right now with this current administration, but God is working, using who he will. Now, I know people, you might get a clefty lefty on my video. Well, Donald Trump did this. Prove it. Because if he was so guilty, why is he in the White House right now? People did not believe the BS that the left was pushing. Okay, we didn't buy it. We could see right through the lies. And if you haven't heard my own personal testimony, I have a walk away video that is in the description box below. It's only about 6 minutes long, detailing how the Lord dealt with me and showed me that every single thing that they were accusing Donald Trump of, that Donald Trump is innocent of every single thing, not some things, but every single thing. And as time went by, I started seeing footage of J6 and what really happened in the election last time, all of this stuff, and the lies and the manipulation and the just utter corruption, all in an attempt to get Trump. That's what they were trying to do. But when God is for you, is more than the whole world against you. So we're going to check out some more clips of these two brothers giving their take on what's really going on with Doge.
So let me get this straight. All these politicians, mostly Democrats, are losing their absolute minds, calling Elon Musk every name in the freaking book, saying that Trump is just giving the power and keys to a billionaire to cut off people's social security checks. And, oh, Elon Musk is now going to have access to your social security number, and he's going to, what in the world are you freaking talking about? Elon Musk was a co-founder of freaking PayPal. He's been trusted with everybody's information for a really long freaking time. He didn't make his billions by screwing people. He made his fortune by mitigating risk and maximizing profits, just like he did with X when he bought it, took it from the liberal left libtards of Twitter, slashed 80% of the people working there, just like our own freaking government needs to get slashed. Except guess what? When it comes to our own government, we, Johnny taxpayer, you and me, we're the ones paying for those 80% or whatever, all the amount of people working for the federal government that demand our money and then want to spend it on stuff like this. It just came out today that Elon and Doge just canceled a payment for $17 million for tax advice to Libya. Are you freaking kidding me? Why in the world would any American give a flying flip about Liberians getting tax advice? That just don't make no damn sense. And you know what else? Doge just discovered that $59 million was sent to New York for luxury hotels for illegal immigrants. Illegals shouldn't even be in the country, and they're living in luxury freaking hotels on U.S. tax dollars. Yeah, and thankfully, now Elon and Doge, they're going to look at FEMA, because now it comes out that close to or somewhere around $1 billion was spent on illegals when they were saying they had no money for the Americans of East Palestine. When they were Ohio, when they were saying they had no more money for Maui victims. When they were saying they have no more money for the people of North Carolina. Yeah, FEMA ran out of money for Americans because they were trying to get them illegals into this country so they could vote. And they lost. Thank you, Jesus, they lost. At this point, every single politician that is calling out Elon Musk and Doge, you all must be complicit, and you don't want your gravy money train, our money, to stop flowing to wherever some of these LGBT plus DEI plus mess that we're spending millions and millions of dollars on other countries to learn about LGBT stuff. Yeah, somebody's getting paid on the back end for all these stupid funds. And you guys that are pissed off, yeah, you're raising your hand that it's you. You can't be trusted. I trust Elon Musk and President Trump a hell of a lot more than I do any of you stinking politicians that are upset that they're finding government waste and fraud and corruption. You are the problem, not Elon and not Trump.
Well, I think he was very clear with his Trump shirt on. Oh, we see who he's supported in this last election. I know that's right. He said, thank you, Jesus, Kamala lost. We would have been in a hot mess. Our lives would have been in a crapper for sure. Not for those who are truly born again, but just be honest. Life is better when you have righteous people in authority. Not necessarily that they're righteous, but I don't know their relationship with the Lord, but I just believe they mean well. You know, putting themselves out there in harm's way for the right thing has to mean something to somebody. Stand up and be accounted for. Now, here's another man. Yes, he's got something to say as well.
Question. Are we willing to finally admit that we have been manipulated, lied to by our elected officials and by the media? Let's talk about this Doge situation. Now, Donald Trump commissioned an agency to conduct an audit of federal spending while pausing federal spending to make sure that our tax dollars are being utilized properly. And as a result, over the last 2 weeks, we've seen announcement after announcement of ridiculous spending that has been done with our tax dollars. Some of the most crazy things. And yet we've seen Democrats outside of government offices that have been closed for audit, protesting and acting like insurrectionists, trying to get in the doors in order to prevent you from getting access to that information that has been hidden from us for so long. We see them holding emergency hearings in Congress, trying to take away Donald Trump's powers or trying to impeach him, as a matter of fact, as of today, all because he said, let's see what you guys have been spending the American people's tax dollars on.
See, that's the real reason. They don't want us to find out. They don't want their corruption and all of their business being exposed. Now, here's one woman. She is nerve-wracking to say the least. Her name is Elizabeth Warren. Check it out.
To shut down.
So, Senator Warren, why are you so afraid of transparency? Why are you bothered by the fact that Elon Musk is attempting to expose all of this fraudulent spending? What is that about? What is the problem here? What is the problem with transparency? Do not touch me. Do not touch me. Senator Warren, I just want to answer a question. How did you get a $12 million net worth on a $200,000 salary in Congress? How did you do that?
Excuse me.
How did you do that? You can keep trying to block my camera. We're on a public sidewalk, so get off of me. So you don't want to answer that question. What is it about Doge that's such a problem to you? You just elbowed me, Senator. I got that on camera.
Excuse us. Thank you.
Transparency is your enemy.
Yeah, the elbow. Transparency is your enemy. These people, there is a reason why they are yelling and screaming out in the streets. Chuck Schumer, Elizabeth Warren, and others, Maxine Waters. Yes, you people and many, many others, because you are guilty as sin. You don't want us to see what you've been doing with our money. Okay, and you're going to try and make it look like Elon Musk has scare tactics again from the left. He's got to get your information. He's a billionaire and he was unelected. There are a lot of people that were unelected. So what's your point? All right. The real reason is because you don't want your gravy train to end. You don't want all this money that you've been profiting off of us to end. Well, you know what? Book them, Dano. Yes, I don't even know what show that's from. I know I just heard that saying from an old show. But I just have to say, things need to be done appropriately. The people are going to be held accountable that are being misused. They're misusing funds. USAID, more than 90% of it was being used inappropriately. Yes, sometimes the people in Africa did get some bags of rice with USAID on it, but very little. That was just a little show to make it look like they were doing something. But in actuality, that money was headed, making a U-turn back into the pockets of some allegedly crooked politicians. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit all notifications so that you're always alerted of when I post a new video. You all be blessed. Love God, your families, these United States of America, and march on, warriors.